has been a while since I shot a video, but things have just been busy around here. I've been doing a lot of kitten wrangling and just haven't had a chance to do it. So today I'm happy to be back because we are going to be going over a new product from a BackFixx. I did one video for them before about their Fixx balls. I have kittens swarming me here. And I'm not sure if I did a video for their flex strap or I just did a post. Either way, I'm going to link everything down below so you can go check that out. But they do have a new product. It is called BackFixx, and that's what we're talking about today. It comes in this lovely little mesh bag, and inside we have got one red ball as well as this double ball. You like that one? And it comes with a user guide, which we're going to look at a little bit more in a second. They have a slight texture on them. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it makes it so they hold in place a lot better. They are great for your back, neck, shoulders. You can use these at home. You can use them on the go in your car or wherever you need to. I have often taken a ball like this when we go on road trips in case I get a kink in my back while I'm either driving or as a passenger. Ideally as a passenger. So these are really great. You can also warm them up or cool them down for some temperature related relief. This kitten wants to eat the tripod. Anyway, here, you have that. So let's take a little quick look at the user guide. I've talked about trigger point myofascial release a number of times before. Like I said, I'm going to link down below with some other resources, including my other reviews of the BackFixx product line, so you can check those out. But what I really like about this user manual is it of course shows you how you can use it different ways, standing, sitting, laying, but it shows you all the muscles of the back, and then it also goes over a lot of the muscles related to common ailments. So if you're someone who suffers from tennis elbow, it tells you that you could work on your supraspinatus. If you are someone who has ear and jaw pain, you would want to work on your traps and your SCM. And then you can just look back at this chart and see where those areas are so that you can work on them. So it's really, really cool. I love that they give you that information. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you a couple different ways that you can use the BackFixx balls. So the first one is you laying on the peanut. I am putting either side of the peanut on either side of my vertebrae, and I've got my head on a yoga block, but a stack of books or a stiff pillow will work as well. When you're in the higher part of your upper spine, I just find it more comfortable to have your head elevated. Then after every 10 to 15 seconds, I move it down an inch or two, and you just want to work really slowly down your spine. If you find somewhere that's super, super tender, I wouldn't stay there as long, and you'll notice as I go further down, it becomes comfortable to have my head right on the floor and I take the yoga block out. So you just want to go really slow. The next one is using the ball, and I'm using the yoga block again because I'm up in my upper back. And this is where I often feel it after I've been working at the computer for a while, and just letting my body weight rest onto the ball, relaxing my arm. It just allows the muscles to start to relax. If you are a little bit tougher than me, I guess, you can probably put your head right on the floor. I do find that the yoga block, or again, books or a stiff pillow, is easier for me. And then another way, if you're at the top of your spine, you can see I've put it on either side. Again, I'm using the peanut, and now I've lifted my hips, and that just puts a little bit more pressure on that upper back. This isn't exactly your spine, or your back rather, but I do really like this one. It's a good glute release. So I've taken the ball and I've put it under my glutes, right where my jeans pocket is, cross that knee or cross that ankle over the opposite knee, and then tilted to the side a little bit. You'll really feel this dig in. It is really quite painful. And then sometimes you get a kitten who comes and attacks your hair. But it's a really, really good glute release, and that does help to relax some back muscles. Again, not your back, but I love using these balls for calf release, so for soleus and gastroc, And you can do it right on the floor, but again, I like my trusty yoga block, and then I can lift my leg up a little bit higher, and it just makes it a little bit easier. So I was doing the point and flick with my toes. You can also just do some random circles like this, and you'll really feel it. You want to keep your foot relaxed when you're doing these circles as well. And then sitting up again, we're going to do a pectoral release. You just take the ball, just come a couple inches out from your underarm and take the opposite hand and roll it in a circle. It really is quite painful, but it does a lot of good. And same here, you can just roll out the tops of your shoulders using the opposite hand. And I don't have a chair with a nice high back right here, but you can absolutely do all those back ones that I was showing laying down while seated in a chair. Or you can do it right up against the wall. You just take your peanut or the ball, place it wherever you need, and lean against the back of your chair or the wall. That is especially going to be good if you find that laying on the floor makes this a little bit too intense, because of course you have more gravity pulling down on you if you are right on the floor. So that is a good place to sort of start. And you can also take a blanket or a cloth or something and put over top of it if you find that it's a little bit too tough, and this will just cushion it, make it a little bit less intense. And that, my friends, is the Fixx BackFixx. These are really great. They're inexpensive. They're made by a Canadian company, which always is great in my book, so I hope you will check them out. Until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon.